All right, 3 things in 3 minutes. Let's get it. So, I realized recently I was procrastinating almost 80% of my time. And I wasn't scrolling Instagram or watching Netflix. I was doing work. The problem was I was doing the wrong kind of work. Every day I'm included on hundreds of emails. I've got scheduled meetings, and then I've got these got a minute meetings. The quick text calls, DMs that start with, hey, do you have a minute? And look, those matter. They show that I care about the people I work with, they help my team, and they make my business stronger. But there's a trade off. Every time I stop what I'm doing to answer one, I drift further from the things that actually move the needle. Then I heard about Steve Jobs' signal to noise ratio idea. Signal, the work that moves me towards my goals. Noise, the busy stuff that can be delegated, delayed, or deleted. Jobs aimed for 80% signal, 20% noise, and said most of us live the opposite way. That hit me because I realized that was me. So I started doing what he suggested. Every morning, I list out everything on my plate that is signal, the strategic deep work that will have the biggest impact. My goal was to spend 80% of my time on signals. And as somebody who obsessed with one-to-many communication, scaling, impacting through marketing and education, that focus completely changed my output. So here's the question. Are you spending 80% of your time on signal or noise? There's a lot of chatter right now about Zillow's new ChatGPT integration, and for good reason. It gives users access to MLS-style data inside of ChatGPT. You can search listings, analyze markets, even export data into files. And that has some people excited and others nervous. And honestly, both reactions make sense. There are real concerns about copyright, data licensing, and whether this crosses the line with MLS rules. Those conversations matter, and they'll get sorted out. But for enterprising agents, this marks a real turning point. The ability to pull live market data on your own using AI tools unlocks massive opportunities if you're willing to learn it. The real game changer here isn't just that you can talk to Zillow through ChatGPT, it's that you can export the exact data you need into spreadsheets that you can actually use. That means data that's timely, specific, and targeted, not generic reports everyone else has. And once it's in your hands, you can turn it into a number of really cool things. So you can create personalized market intelligence for your clients. You can automate follow-ups with live data and updates. You can create smarter marketing content that reflects today's market and data-driven coaching and reports that help clients make better decisions. So, for example, let's say you want to focus on ADUs. You could ask ChatGPT to pull all the homes between 2,000 and 3,000 square feet in Richmond, California, with and without ADUs. You can export that data and instantly compare how those listings perform. Price per square foot, days on market, sale to list ratio, all in one view. That's the power. This isn't about replacing agents. It's about amplifying the ones who know how to ask better questions and do more with better data. Finally, as many of you already know, the Fed lowered rates a couple weeks ago in their last meeting. And if you've been following along with me, you also know that mortgage rates went up. And that's because the Fed does not set mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are determined by the bond market. The bond market did not respond well to Chairman Jerome Powell's comments during the press conference after the Fed announcement. So right now, 30-year fixed rates are averaging around 6.375% nationally, and that's up about 0.25% in just the last 2 weeks. With very little economic data coming out due to the government shutdown, it's difficult to see how rates drop further until we're able to get some real information around the job market. Because the job market is clearly the most important thing moving expectations for mortgage rates right now. All right. I'll keep you guys in the loop on this as we get more info, but just remember, y'all got this.